Alright, so the next video is going to be about how we overlay layers in Photoshop. And so the whole idea here is that we've got information, it's stored on different layers. We can see they're over here in this menu. We can turn them on and off, and get back down to our background layer. But really what it is I want to see those layers on top of that. Photoshop makes this really easy, but you can do it very different ways. And so if I just want to see through this layer, I select on layer 1. I'm actually going to go ahead and double click on that so I can label this highway. So now I've got my highway layer. And then up here I can change how that overlays. If I just hit multiply, it's going to take all the white space on this layer and it's going to go ahead and just make it go away. Any of the white pixels on the drawing just disappeared. So you can see that for that one, and if I click up here just looking at my town boundary, so this is municipal boundaries. If I just go ahead and do the same thing, I can say multiply, and you'll see that now I can see through that, and I can see the town boundaries. I can see that the highways are now visible. And so I've got a couple of other layers here. I've got the waterways, and I've got this, stewardship layer as well. And so the easy way would be, I'm just going to focus on stewardship here real quick. So again, double click on that. I can label that stewardship. I could just go ahead and hit multiply. It drops it in. But, I kind of want that to stick out. And so one of the things that you often have to do at this point in time is just that you have to go ahead and cut out all of the white space. And so I'm going to go ahead and just do this to start with. The marquee tool sits up here. Well, the marquee tool basically allows me to draw a box. And then if I hit the delete key, it just deletes off what I don't want. And so I'm going to just real quick delete off top and the bottom, and then on the sides. And really what I'm aiming for is all of the black line right there. I just want it gone. I want the green pixels. If I zoom in real close, there's a black border around all of these. That's fine as well. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to use the magic wand. Now the magic wand for you is probably hiding. If you look over here on the screen, it's probably hiding underneath there. But what the magic wand will do is it'll pick, as long as you have the contiguous setting, or as long as you have the contiguous setting unchecked, it'll select all of the pixels of the same color. So you can see if I click on the green, all of the green ones are highlighted. It's actually easier for me to go ahead and just select out the white. Actually, I don't want that on. I just want to make sure I grab all the white pixels. I'm going to hit delete, and away we go. And now we have this layer cut out, and in the next video I'll show you how we can enhance that. The other one that I'm dealing with, that I'm struggling with, how to visualize it, is I've got a problem here where all of the blue pixels are on the screen, but they're not standing out really well. And so I actually need to be on the layer to use the magic wand. If I go ahead and click on that, you see it grabs everything pretty broadly. If I want to be more, or reduce how inclusive that is, I can grab that there. Kind of looks like it'll grab most things. Trying to make sure I cut this out the way that I want it. And so I'm going to back that up a little bit. I guess we're just going to go ahead and use see what happens there. Alright, you can see that cut out the water pretty efficiently. And so the major water bodies are still visible. And so again, I'm just playing around with magic wand, contiguous, not contiguous, changing the tolerance. The bigger the number, the more inclusive it is. It grabs more pixels. The smaller the number, it's more, just things that are one tone. All right, and so now if I turn on all my layers, you can see they're all here. But we could have created this map exactly without going through the whole process of going into Photoshop. And so what I'm going to show you in the next video is how we can take these layers now that they've been cut out, and we can enhance the drawings.